Hey guys, Pete over here. Oh boy, that I'm excited to share some great sales that we had over the weekend. I picked out 5 items here and all of them are a bomb. We're gonna start with these two first. Maybe they're not huge money, but just, oh man, I love selling stuff like these. These toys, they're, still sealed on a card, never used from mid 80s. I think this is 87, correct, made by Tonka. Supernaturals. This is the first one right here. It's like a cobra. Is it Snakebite Evil? It's called Snakebite Evil. And I don't think the camera will actually show this, but as you're moving things around, there's a reflection in this and this part of his chest that changes to different characters. You can actually see a cobra in here. I got these from Janice. Probably got about $5 to $10 a piece in them. Sold for $50. And the second one, they both going to different people. The second one is this Eagle Eye character. It's a chief to Soaring Eagle. And the same thing, that part right here, it changes, depends how you look at it, and it's pretty cool. You can see like the eagle's eyes and his beak, and the chief itself changes character in there too. So these are pretty cool. This one is, I think, from the same year. Yes, both from 1987, made by Tonka. What a cool flip. So next we got this fantastic from 1997 Chicago Champions Bulls hat, original tag on it. Got original tag on top right here for the price, and this NBA tag on it. Never worn, fantastic condition, and I paid up for it. The gentleman who came in to sell these, he knew exactly what he says, and he says, Pete, I need to get 50 bucks out of it, otherwise I'm not selling. And I had no problem. 50 bucks, that's enough meat on a bone for me. And look, it sold for $129. I did free shipping on this, as you noticed, because there was quite a few listed and everybody was doing kind of free shipping on this. So we just added, a few dollars to the price. Nice flip. It's harder and harder to find these brand new with tags, never worn. So wonderful flip on that one. All right, this next item, as you guys can see on a picture, you're gonna say, oh my gosh, it's another Hot Wheels. I thought you sold them all, Peter. Yes, we did. If you want to go back to my Craigslist Hunter channel and me talk about this car when it came back, this was a return. A gentleman bought it. He wanted on auction for $417. And he didn't like the coloring on it and the blemishing that was happening kind of underneath the paint. Sometimes it's very hard to show, even on these pictures, when you have a close-up, when you blow it up like this, that there is some discoloration going on underneath the paint. And he wasn't happy, and we're like, no problem, ship it back for a full refund. If it sold once, it's gonna sell again. Now this time we decided not to put it on auction, since we knew what roughly can bring and how much action we had on auction. There was quite a few bids, so there was good things happening at the auction. But like this time I told Vicky, let's put this on buy it now, so that way we get that one buyer and just wait for it. So we listed for $499. It took only a few days again to sell. I think like 4 days since we listed, and it sold, and it's going out today. So once again, Hot Wheels are not disappointing. And when it comes to the Hot Wheels that we sold for the big money, the car that was the Camaro that was upside down, the gentleman already received. So I just want to give a quick update. That gentleman already received the car, is happy with it. So I think we did pretty good on it. All right, the last item, guys, is the best one. It took a little bit to get this sold. It was listed 4 months ago, and it's a Tom Petty's Wildflowers album from 1994. This is the original first pressing. It is open. The vinyl is in fantastic mint condition. Literally, I don't think this was ever played. is just absolutely fabulous. This is fantastic album. My opinion is that this is probably the best album he ever put out. You know, people will argue, but even if you look like, I think at one point Rolling Stones wrote an article, you know, about him after he passed away, that they think that this Wildflowers album was his best work, you know, and he's got his you know, famous hit on this album, which is the "You Don't Know How It Feels." Fantastic, fantastic record. Let me put this back in. Crazy money this brought. You know, these original pressing, and then there's also an insert in here that lyrics of every song. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, some of these collectors will pay absolutely crazy money. This has original sticker on it for $17.99 from Tower Records. That store is still around in Chicago. It survived the apocalypse of vinyl being vinyl store closing down throughout the late 90s and early 2000s. Pretty amazing, still original cellular phone on it. I did had a couple offers on it and I just hold out. I had an offer of a guy that I almost took who offered me $500 and I was like, oh my gosh, should I? And I countered at $750. I dropped $100 from this price and he didn't buy it. So I'm like, listen, I'm waiting. And finally sold. $849.95 with $13 shipping. Let me see, what did I had in this album? I paid $100 for this album. So amazing, isn't it, guys? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Hit on the next video over here. Hit that subscribe button and also hit that thumbs up button. Let the YouTube algorithm know that you're enjoying this video so they can spread it to more people. Once again, thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you on the next one.